Hey, what's going on, guys? Phil here, and welcome back for another favorite chassis variant review. And I'm going to be diving into the next chassis in alphabetical order for mediums, and that is the Assassin. Now, I know everybody out there is used to the Assassin 21, the 4 SRM6s or 4s, and that's what you see everywhere. And that's fine, but for me, I tend to gravitate again towards ECM. You'll notice there's a theme here. And that is why I'm actually rocking out with the ASN-27, and that is because this is an ECM capable mech. Now, that all being said, I really do enjoy this setup. I've literally had, I don't know how many matches in it. It's got all the benefits of a normal Assassin, which is thin profile, top speed, jump jet capability, all that. And so there are a few things, again, to keep in mind of why this mech is so good at what it does. And that's really comes down to the profile of it. And with the profile, you've got those combinations of speed and maneuverability, and overall it's just a great package. Now, does this have the biggest punch? I've got 2 SRM4s and 2 Small Pulse. Small Pulse got a buff a while ago from the Cauldron's changes with PGI, so again, Small Pulse is back on the table. Now, if we check out here in the mech lab, you'll notice I have a light 275. I have plenty of ammo here. We have 1 jump jet and guardian ECM. In my previous video, I talked about ECM and how important it is to go grab those nodes in the skill tree. So make sure to watch that previous video if you haven't done so already. If you don't understand how ECM works, you need to, because again, you are missing out. Now, this particular variant only has 2 energy and 2 missile. You also have another variant as well, which is the Hero, which is the Dark Death, that also has ECM. But that being said, with a 40 tonner, you're just in this weird spot where you can't really do a whole lot with ballistics. So I just don't. You do have to grab Pharaoh and double heat sinks and all that normal stuff. Again, quite simple. SRM4s have a better spread than 6s. I don't have Artemis because I feel like you don't really need it in all case scenarios, plus obviously the extra tonnage. So I'm going to go ahead, hop in here and show you how I use it the most effective way as far as its use case. And let's just sort of demonstrate what this build is capable of and whether or not it fits your style. So let's go ahead and dive in. All right, here we go. Again, override engaged. I can't stress how important that can be. You can test out your heat here with a Small Pulse as well. We got weapon groups of the SRM4s together. I also have the SRMs in group fire and chain fire as well in group 3. But again, this mech doesn't really have as many heat problems. You do have jump capability as well. And with the jump jet buffs that we recently got in the last patch, that of course helps out. We do have ECM, and we have some light mechs here along with the Vulcan, a little fast crew to keep up with. So again, best thing I can recommend in any scenario is to stay with friends and hang out. So partner up. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can get in some shenanigans. Obviously, you're quick enough to get into some action, but you're also vulnerable. And speaking of Arctic Wolf that we just covered in the previous, there is one of the setups right there, and that is mass SRMs. That one is SRM6s. You generally don't see it as much here, so let's go ahead. It looks like they may be disengaging pop UAV. Yeah, we're not going to mess around with that. It's a little bit too much for us. Let's see if that guy comes our way, though. Looks like he may try to tango. Nope, he's thought otherwise. Again, you got to learn how to pick your battles. That's a little bit too much heat for us. So we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Get back to the main group here. Oh. Through each other because we both thought of the same thing at the same time. Again, SRM6s, bigger spread than 4s, and especially without Artemis. But again, you just don't want to take damage if you don't have to. And here he comes. He is being very, very ballsy. I think we're going to try to pounce on this together. We have an assault here with us. Okay. Again, yep, he's taking the bait. He's going underneath. Now he wants to drag us underneath. That's fine. He's going to lose. He's going to go for his back. Okay, he's going to have to turn his back either on... There we go. Again, utilize your friendlies here. I would not engage that by myself. And now we're going to go over here and help out, potentially over here. Maybe we'll hang out over here. Let's see what these guys are doing. I can provide some ECM as well. That's another benefit of ECM is if you're within 90 meters of your friends, they're under the bubble. So we do have some multiple targets over here. So we got to be careful to not just pick a wrong fight. And you can do that in very, very quickly. Pick a wrong fight. Let's sort of see what we got going on here. All right, maneuver here. That blood asp is also going to have ECM. You can see here, he's lockable at this range. That probably means he doesn't have his ECM nodes that I've talked about of how important that is, right? And you're effectively taking a 1 ton, or in the case of Inner Sphere, 1.5 ton piece of equipment that doesn't really serve you. So again, invest in those nodes, those 13 nodes, right? Now, it also, again, oh, well, we have ECM right here as well. Something was just, yep, someone's right above him. He's trying to get up there. That's not a good move. UAV is above us. All right, that's going to give away our position, so we don't like this. We're gonna try to, oh, we got something, oh, I was standing still. First mistake, here we go, here we go. Oh, we got 2 linebackers here. I gotta get out of here. This is bad, this is bad. We gotta get out of here. We gotta break away here. Unfortunately, PPCs can negate your ECM, so I'm gonna wiggle here. There's nothing we can do for that king crab. All we will do is die if we stay here. So we got to break away from that, disengage. That's very unfortunate, but it is what it is. And I just committed a foul there, and that foul was standing still. Never think you're safe. If those SRMs would have connected, I probably would have died there. So again, lesson learned, don't think you're safe. And again, it's unfortunate that we had to leave that king crab, but that if anything, we'd have lost, you know, 3 mechs instead of just 1. So know how to pick your battles, when to disengage. You do have the ability to disengage, which is a big one. That guy's CT crit.
Enemy mech.
Oh, I didn't get him, but someone did. That was nice.
Engage.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and maneuver around here to the Citadel. Linking back up with friendlies. We had a good fight, but unfortunately, we definitely lost it. Kilo's by himself. We're gonna go ahead and pounce on that if he's not dead. Ready? And you got those SRM linebackers coming in. There they are. Let's go ahead and help out here. Again, these are super scary, especially together in little packs. We're gonna go for his back. There we go. And there's another hit on his back. And then watch out, he's gonna turn around. They are rolled up together. And that's what they want. They want you to get. You can hear. Go. There we go. There we go. Here we go. There we go. Flip around here. Again, watch that rear armor.
Engaged.
Go. Got a kill. And we're gonna go ahead and get in here. Feel pretty comfortable. We got some armor here. Watch friendly fire. Okay, he's down. Switch over to the next target. We have India. It looks like he's down. Looks like the blood asp. Nope, he's still alive. Nope, he's down. All right. So let's go ahead and refocus. Again, you got speed and maneuverability. One thing you can do, and it's one thing I've learned from a few, I'll say, chortles, is torso twist, man. You know, spread out that damage, right? It may look a little silly, but it's very effective at breaking up the damage. All right, so the commando just murdered that. So we have 1 target left. I thought I saw a rifleman up there. I don't know if he's still alive. Obviously, we have to search for this target. Again, always keep moving. Torso twisting, especially when it comes to, I do have rear damage here. I thought there was more. Let's see here. Let's check. No, still. Oh, it's Sando. All right, Sando, for those that don't know, plays Black Lantern all the time, and he is super dangerous. He usually runs the 7 heavy medium. Yes, 7 heavy medium setup because reasons. It is super dangerous, especially if he catches you anywhere in the rear. So we just have to keep an eye out. He's gonna have EC on his Black Lantern. And as you can see, we still have plenty of armor, and that's a good thing, but I'm running an XL. Those heavies hurt. Just paying attention, seeing he's got so much. I wonder if he's back here. They're looking for him back here. I'm wondering. Yeah, let's go towards these friendlies. Again, make sure to utilize your speed and maneuverability. Again, the high profile, skinny profile of the assassin, that's why it's so dangerous. And use those jump jets, all right? Throw people off, all right, when you're engaging, right? Torso twist, throw them off, refire, stuff like that. There he is, there he is, there he is. All right. Got at least a general direction. Now, I mentioned in a previous video, counter mode. You have 2 modes for your ECM. I will be switching to counter once I get within hopeful range of him. And there he is. Now he's faster than I am. He's going to be hitting harder than I am. I have to be very careful. Yes, he's going to be breaking away. We're all going to be chasing him. He can debate people. There he is. F7, F7. And what I'm trying to do is get within range so I can counter him and provide that information.
Enemy mech.
So left torso is the vulnerable one. There we go. Take off those arms. Torso. And he's done. There we go. Get up into space. Do not let those mechs pull range. I think that was a good showcase of this particular build. And this is why I like it. Again, the small pulse allows you that quick DPS. You got the SRM4s for DPS. Quite fun, quite effective. And again, because of the speed that you have in in this mech, you're able to engage but also disengage. And that was a good example at the very beginning of this match when we were engaging those mechs over in the water near the bridge side, where you have to make a split decision, right? You are, you have to know your enemies, right? We had 2 linebackers there, SRMs. I can't go toe to toe with 2 linebackers. 1, they're super fast, super tanky, and they're dangerous. And 2, if we would have stayed around there with the Vulcan 5T and myself, we would have just died and we would have been down 2 more mechs and potentially lost that match. So yes, it sucks that we had to sacrifice the King Crab, but in a way, it sort of worked out because again, we pulled people away. We were able to get a kill. Obviously, the Jenner made a mistake, or the Arctic Wolf made a mistake at the very beginning, and we were able to take that out. And again, so what you're doing is you're looking for targets of opportunity. Obviously, you can say that across the board anytime you're playing, but because you have the speed and maneuverability, it allows you to be selective with that, right? You're not in an assault mech that you have, you have to be very calculated. Oh, I'm moving this way and you're just going. You can mix it up. You can, we were fighting on one side of the battlefield and we literally shifted to the other side of the map. And that's why I really enjoy this particular build. Obviously, ECM is a big factor here. You could run the ASN 21 that everybody knows out there. I've mentioned it before, SRM6s or 4s. But with me, I like the stealth capability. You can switch this up to SRM6s if you want, but I narrowed this build down a while ago to the small pulse and SRM4s, mainly for the DPS. And I mentioned the buffs to the small pulse have been beneficial, and SRMs are in a good place right now as well. So overall, again, if you're going to be taking a look at this mech, make sure to utilize those ECM nodes. I can't stress that enough. Watch the previous video I covered as well. And if you have any questions about ECM and you want to ask live, make sure to catch me on my Twitch streams Monday through Friday, 12 to 6 p.m. Eastern. I stream every single day. It's a fantastic time. I can interact with you guys. And if you haven't been over here, just pop on over, click follow. Again, catch me when those time slots are available. Join us on Discord. And I'll have all this information down below, but it's twitch.tv/NGNGTV. Again, link down below. If you have any questions about any of these setups, why it's my favorite build or why I run it the way I do, you can ask me live or on Discord or in the comments down below. And speaking of down below, if you guys found this video informative, fun, interesting, or whatever, if you just put a smile on your face, make sure to click the like button so it shares it to others on YouTube. And of course, let me know, what is your setup? If you have the ASN 27, what setup do you have? Are you running larger? Are you doing MRMs? Are you doing SRM6s? Or are you one of those guys and you're running LRMs? Yeah, we're going to need to talk. Okay. That being said, there are some vulnerabilities here, and that is mainly in the form of the XL engine, or in this case, light engine. You can go XL if you want. I am running a light. Now, if you do go in XL, that gives you plenty of tonnage to bump up here, which at the end of the day isn't a bad thing. Survivability. And that is another factor that I want to talk about. I've run an XL in this in the past, and obviously right now I'm doing a light. What does that mean? If you're new, basically light engine allows you to lose a torso and keep going. If you lose both, you're dead. Whereas if you're running an ISXL and you lose a torso, you're just out. So why run an ISXL? And that comes down to the optimized build here. So I'm going to switch this to an XL, and we're going to gain 4 tons. Now, if you just do the math here and you just add just those tons back, I mean, we're at a 300. We're going 121 kph. Speed and survivability go hand in hand. You throw that on top of the amazing profile of this mech, and it's a win. So it's one of those things where you really have to balance speed, firepower, and maneuverability, while also your profile. This mech has a good profile. I would recommend to everyone out there, try it, see if an XL is worth it. But just keep in mind, if you do lose that side torso, you are out of the action. Now, with that tonnage freedom, you could drop these two SRM6s, like I mentioned before. You really just have to experiment and see what's best for you. If you go Artemis with the SRM6s, you're going to want to bump this back down to the engine, around the 272, so you can get Artemis here, because it does take up a little bit more. Of course, this runs into the other issue. Now you've got a slightly different fit, but you can make it work. All right. So anyways, guys, that's it for this favorite mech review. And if you guys liked it, like I said, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. I just want to say thanks again for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Until next time.